And we also have some brand new reporting about what may have been known leading up to the January 6th attack on the Capitol. According to a February investigative report, an FBI agent acknowledged that angry Trump supporters openly discussed bringing guns to the Capitol to start a, quote, revolution in the days leading up to that January 6th insurrection. Joining me now is NBC News intelligence and national security correspondent Ken Delaney. And Ken, interesting development here, because we have heard the FBI director, Christopher Wray, and other officials essentially downplaying any intelligence warning of potential violence on January the 6th and in the weeks and days in the run-up to it. How does this new reporting fit with what we've already heard?
That's right, Eamon. You're absolutely right. The sentence you read from that court document would surprise no one. It's something that NBC News and other organizations have reported. Even before January 6th, we were reporting that people were threatening violence in the days leading up to the riot. What's significant here is that the FBI has consistently downplayed the intelligence value of that social media chatter. And they've said they had no actionable intelligence, and that's why they didn't write an intelligence bulletin warning people about this. But now we have this court document filed by an FBI agent in the case of the NYPD officer who's charged with assaulting a Capitol Police officer that day. This court document says that the FBI did a review of social media, and they found, too, that Trump supporters were threatening to bring guns and bring revolution to the Capitol. Now, they haven't said whether they're talking about a review pre-January 6th or post-January 6th, but clearly the FBI knew, because we all knew, that people were talking on social media about bringing violence to the Capitol. The question remains why they didn't warn anyone about it, why they didn't write an intelligence report. That was the subject of multiple congressional hearings where FBI Director Christopher Wray was grilled about this, but we still really haven't gotten an answer, Eamon. The FBI has not opened the books on this.
Why have they been reluctant to say that there is evidence out there, as is now cited in that court document?
That's a great mystery. I mean, they have a fair point, which is that a lot of people say things, promise violence on social media, and then don't follow through. And it's difficult for the FBI to figure out which people are bragging and which people are serious. But there was such a volume of chatter on social media where people were talking about bringing guns, bringing weapons, maps of the Capitol, stopping the steal that day, that most experts say that was a signal. That should have been taken seriously, and greater security should have been placed around the Capitol. And the FBI is the agency we hold responsible for protecting us against terrorist attacks. And they just were missing in action in terms of that intelligence that day. And they have not really come up with a satisfactory answer for why. House Democrats last week called it a massive intelligence failure by the FBI.